Should I tell my story or should I not?
I would love to hear it, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, tell me your story.
So the reason I became a coach was because in season 2, I was at my prime. I was playing really well. But then my parents didn't really agree with the profession that, what esports was becoming. So they sent me to another country in Chile in South America to be disciplined. And I'm glad they did that. It's not like I'm mad about it or anything. And after I came back, I realized that I wasn't as good as I was before. One of the things I also noticed is the other coaches weren't putting enough time, and I felt like I had more to bring to a team. And that's why I became a coach, because I can see other players living out my dreams, basically. So that makes me pretty happy.
What is this?
One of my friends playing Aaron. He's when I used to be a pro, I used to play with this guy a lot. He was good too. We both suck now. Oh my god, fine.
Do you want to just use the leasing page?
Yeah. I gotta get the jams going. Hold on.
Alright. Cooldown, AD, and armor. Having a Graves 1v1 to prove who's the best Graves on our team.
Whoever gets first blood, the tower, or 100 CS wins the game.
Alright, buddy. Prepare to get fucked.
Alright. I'll slam you too, son.
Ooh. Thank you. Give me that lifesteal, baby. Oh, buddy. You lose, son. You lose, son.
What happened?
I threw level 1.
What really happened?
I gave him the clap out, you know what I'm saying? The 1-2 punch, like Mike Tyson. Hit him with the right, and I finished him off with the left.
This kind of environment is you're just having fun playing games all day, but it's a very high stress environment. A coach should never tell you to practice, because you need to have that instinct that you want to win. You need to be grinding. Nobody has to tell you that. You need to be watching your own replays. It should be second hand to you, yeah. Sure, we can be nice to each other, together, just friendly. As people, we like each other, right? But if one of us are slacking, you can bet that we'd call each other out, and we'd get on it. This is not a safe zone. You don't have it. If you get drafted onto a team, you don't stay there for good. If you just get on and you start lazing around, you're out.
Yeah, so we benched Glebe yesterday for a couple reasons. Some performance, some team synergy, some attitude stuff. But overall, I think the decision's not final yet. We're trying out a couple supports today and tomorrow, and then we'll figure out what we want to do from there. It's when he moved into the team, how something weird happened where they just didn't get along. There was a players meeting that was called by Colin, the captain of the team. And they pretty much said they don't want to play with Glebe anymore for a multitude of reasons, but one of the biggest was that they just didn't feel like he was on the same page as them, League of Legends wise and personal relationship wise.
As a team, it'd be best to do tryouts and reevaluate the spot and not completely kick you out. But we think it'd be best for a team to reevaluate and do all this, do tryouts. I mean, we like you as a person. I like you. Yeah. I think you're my friend. And this is hard for us to do.
I want to do what I can do to fit in well with the team, but just for me personally, social stuff's always kind of been something I struggle with. It's pretty obvious, but I'm pretty socially awkward, right? And in high school, I ended up doing homeschooling towards the end because combination of bullying and a few other things. But want to apologize, I guess, for letting you guys down so far, and I'll just do what I can to not let it happen again.
No. Dude, it's okay.
Sorry, man.
It's okay. It's okay. You didn't let anybody down. It's just we just need to evaluate what's going on with the team. We all want to win.
So William,
Basically,
how long have you been on the team?
A week.
I think Williams do really well. He fits together with the team really well. He tries really hard. He has good work ethic. He's always at the office, always playing games, always playing support and all that kind of stuff. But we're really happy to pick up William.
He contacted one of our front office members a while back, and apparently we didn't get back to him at all. But eventually we synced up with him, and he tried out with the team, and he was just a great fit, you know.
During Challenger Series to split, I was in my 3rd year of college, and that's when I have to start taking upper division classes and school starts to get really busy. And on top of that, I was also doing Challenger Series Open qualifiers, so I was just like completely overwhelmed. Like I had so much work to do. At one point, I just asked myself, like, am I like not being fair to myself? Am I being fair to my team? Am I giving them enough of my attention that I can put in my best effort? And so I thought to both answers, no. And so I decided to like pick one option. I just decided to do league just because I just wasn't feeling school.
Was it a difficult decision as far as having to get approval from your parents to join the team?
I didn't ask my parents.
Are they happy now that they see it's a good organization and you're happy?
Happy is a pretty powerful word. They're dealing with it.
Top 80 carries the LCK last year and even the year before that, where he had the highest KDA in the entire league, and that's when Imp and Death
Oh
were at
god,
the
dude, I'm
same
fucking
time.
nervous.
Today is the first game of the season. It's a huge day.
Every single match in NECS counts. There's only 10 matches in total. We're only playing against 5 teams, so it's very short.
I'm a little nervous that it's our scrims haven't been the best result of recently, so I'm a little worried, but I think we'll pull through.
Like our peak of our scrim performance was beating TSM 3-1, and after that, it's been like either losing or at best breaking even against a lot of our opponents.
We're going to dive into our second series of the night with Ember taking on Apex. Ember has sparked curiosity with esports, entering the scene with a fully fleshed out organization, full coaching staff, a brand new practice facility, and hopes of fielding some homegrown talent in North America.
Who the fuck is Apex? Is it the Saintvicious team? Yeah. Fuck, they was taunting us on Twitter.
Oh, it was?
A couple months ago, but I remember that shit.
Be confident, be loud in game, alright? Get this one, let's play clean, boys.
Get us a free W. Here's
Just exhaust him. Exhaust.
Nice.
Good
Italy, we seen Italy.
Nice.
Good job.
Good job. Time is splash time.
It's so weird just listening to the comms and not seeing anything.
Come okay.
Back up, don't go too hard, don't go too hard. Guys, we don't wanna just take the safe.
That wasn't too bad.
Oh, I gotta watch the game. I can't just hear the audio, dude.
I don't know where the wards are. I'm on this guy.
I got him. Okay, go.
I knocked out Dean.
We're up 11-4. 2 towers, a Baron, and 2 dragons. The other team probably has better late game, which is scary. So I think we need to close the game out soon.
You guys ready? I'm gonna engage.
Yeah, be really careful. Slow.
Kill this thing. I'm on them. I'm Zanya'ing.
Can't get to the carries. We can't get to the carries.
I just tried back out.
Careful.
Might have just lost.
Dude, does that fucking wrecked us?
So let's get this into this game. So we're not seeing any lane swap this time. Nobody's trying to rush any early turrets like we saw in the last game where
The level 2
early exhaust is dropped. LOD is low. It's first blood for Big. Westrice is forced to run away. Wow.
Outside of range, knockback move. Looks for the damage. Can go get it? No. It's secured by contracts, but they're all in the paint. Westrice is low. They turn now. Police is able to drop solo and Apex.
They're looking at Ember like fish in a barrel. Contracts tries to bully his way out. He goes down. The Binding finds it, but Goldenglue doesn't have any mana. LOD backs away with Westrice.
That was bad.
I'm here. Wait, can we fight?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, let's go.
Heard about the first game. Damn.
split it up. Alistair's knocked away. Solo goes in. Moon is low. They lock the CC down. It's not enough AoE just yet. Big ol' Ron's buying time as a fake tank. Big has rejoined the fight. Solo knocks him around. Zanya's
Police is able to drop Solo with a huge rent. Contracts can't go in. LOD running for his life under the inhibitor turn. There's Solo help. He drops to Keen. It's 4v2 right now. They're trying as hard as they can. Keen goes down. Moon is on the Nexus. He's going to do it. Apex start this series off 2-0. End this series 2-0.
End the series 2-0, and they start off the Challenger series. So that's still a series 2-0.
Fucking tragedy.
Oh, don't ask me questions. Fucking out of here.
Oh no.
Not now.
Oh no.
Not like this, Daniel. Thought we had a better relationship.
Do you guys need me?
Huh?
Do you guys need me at all today?
I don't know. No, I don't. I'm good. You guys do your thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a walk.
Okay, cool.
It's gonna be really hard on us.
I know, like he's going for a walk, and like it's harder for them than like for us, right? Like we're just spectating, but of course, it's harder on them. So close games, close games. So same thing as I said earlier, just close games. I'm not worried about it. I think you guys know what's up, so I just hope you don't feel. I know, like as a player, you probably feel bad about it, but don't feel bad about it. That's the beauty, in my opinion. We'll see tomorrow, but I think that's the beauty of the routine and discipline. So tomorrow, it's just another day of work. You wake up, you go work out, you just clear your mind about these things, and you go back to practicing. And then I'm gonna go home.